taking the subscribership from Instagram and just creating another business out of that. So you have two entities, almost identical size. But that's something to talk about. And Elon Musk and Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, they've been having their own little back and forth anyway. So that's kind of interesting to see how this plays out. Elon wants to get in the ring with him. He challenged him to a boxing match, but it seems like Zuckerberg is more so focused on winning this tech battle, this business war that they're in. But yeah, tap in with us on that. Let us know what you think. We go jump onto the next topic really quick with a local event coming up. That's the Michigan Sneaker Exchange. This is their summer event. And that's going on downtown at the Huntington Place, former Cobo Hall. But this is a really dope event coming up. The Michigan Sneaker Exchange. This is Michigan's premier sneaker and streetwear trade show. And this is powered and presented by Jars. You can pop over to our Instagram, Oxford Cafe group, to get a little bit more information and particulars about the event. But this is going on this Saturday, is July 15th. And it's the sneaker exchange. You guys know about the sneaker culture and the streetwear culture. So with that said, Oxford Cafe is trying to tap into that lane of being a reputable local streetwear, luxury streetwear brand. So this is one of those dope events. It's good to go out and check out, to tap in with the culture and see what people are wearing, see what value you might even have in your closet. There's going to be a lot of local vendors, a lot of resellers, buying, selling, and trading going on right on the floor. And the Huntington Place location, the venue is a very large venue, so you can expect to come across a little bit of everything. So a few of us, definitely Oxford Cafe staff and some members are gonna pop in. That's July 15th, 12 to 7, 12 p.m. 7 p.m. So check that out. Let us know. Tap in with us on the thread or tap in with us on Instagram. Drop a line. Let us know if you're gonna go check that out. Maybe we try to bump into you guys. Maybe we'll do a coffee meetup or something over there. But let us know if you're down there. That's definitely gonna be a dope event to check out. Looking forward to that one. So yeah, tap in. So next up on the board, so jumping into some global travel news, and this is a story from Allison over at Travel and Leisure. Japan Airlines wants to take the guesswork out of packing with a new clothing rental service for international travelers. For a year, the airline will allow travelers on Japan Air operated airlines to rent a set of clothes for their time in the country, according to the airline. The Anywhere initiative. That's the Anywhere initiative, which will be placed through August 31st, 2024. It's intended to cut down on carbon emissions by reducing the weight of the aircraft. That is a cool perspective. So essentially offering you clothes that you could rent on your travels overseas, so you don't have to pack as much, and you not packing as much leads to the aircrafts not flying at such a heavy weight, which reduces fuel usage, which reduces carbon emissions. So this is good for the planet. Going back to the article, with more people flying again after the COVID-19 pandemic, with the recent emphasis in sustainability, there's a growing movement around the world to promote sustainable tourism. Travelers increasingly desire to make sustainable choices, but they feel like they lack sufficient options. The concept of the service is therefore to provide travelers with an experience with minimal luggage by offering clothing rentals at the destination thereby creating environmental value. So Japan Airlines also mentioned saying that to further its sustainability goals, the items will be obtained from excess stock apparel, pre-owned clothing, thereby promoting the concept of a circular economy. To reserve clothing, travelers must register online. Travelers can choose from several different sets with clothing organized by season, occasion, and basic rental starts for about 4,000 yen, which translates to about $27 for 3 tops and 2 bottoms. That sounds like a pretty reasonable rental, especially for international travel. And overall, the idea is to be making a conscious impact on the environment. So it doesn't seem like a bad deal to rent a couple of outfits starting at around $30, depending on how long your stay is. But renting a few outfits to make a positive impact when you plan on buying outfits or buying clothes for the trip anyway. And some services seem like they'll deliver them to your hotel as well. So if you don't have to pack as much, nor do you have to spend as much on clothing for your travels, and you can make a positive impact on the globe, sounds like a triple win. So yeah, that's a dope story to check out. You can catch a little bit more about that on Oxford Cafe Group over at the Instagram. You can get the link to the website to read more about the article on that. But that was some good information. That was a cool story I want you guys to check out. So jumping to our last topic for today, the world's second most valuable fashion company. So we done talked a couple of times on LVMH, Bernard Arnault, the richest man, most valuable company in the world. But this story, still in the luxury field, the world's second most valuable fashion company, Hermes, just took the second spot from Nike. And that's interesting on a couple of different levels. But first, to give you a little bit of backstory, Hermes stock, which was first listed at about $6 in 1993, has risen to about $2,000 a share, last reported May 2022. In earlier 2023, the company's market cap surpassed $200 billion for the first time and overtook Nike, making the world's most valuable fashion company after LVMH. So taking number 2 from Nike, a flight to quality in the markets sparked by economy uncertainties and higher borrowing costs, as well as rosy outlook for luxury, particularly among Chinese customers, has pushed shares in the company to new heights. And that story was written by Rob Williams over at Business of Fashion. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about this story because it's interesting on a couple of levels. One, Hermes took over Nike. So those 2 different categories of fashion. You got high-end, premium, luxury, couture, leather, craftsmanship, and then you got Nike, which is athletics, gym apparel, sports. So, looking at that chart, it kind of makes me wonder, are more people spending money on luxury, or are more people spending less on general athletic apparel? Or is Nike selling less and not as popular as it once was? And is Hermes becoming more of a trend as pop culture or as society becomes more knowledgeable about high fashion brands and high fashion houses, and kind of the wave of this quiet luxury fashion, where Hermes has it in a chokehold? So that was just a couple of perspectives that I wanted to